GM friends, welcome to the third week of month number 1 in the Decentralized Web3 design course. Today, I'm presenting my short thoughts on design systems in a Web3 context. I have 3 big ideas that I want to share with the world here when it comes to design systems and Web3. First is about brand design. I believe we should create an entire decentralized interoperable database of brand assets that are all NFT assets, whereby how it's used, updated, and applied can be co-owned by producers and consumers alike. Why and how? Well, I think we could explore that during the workshop of this month. But I will comment a bit about the why. You see, I'm just going to start with what I envision, and then you can draw some conclusions about how we can get there. But imagine this futuristic world where logos are all smartly controlled. What do I mean by that? Let's say the logo that's on a billboard, or the logo that's the physical logo that's on top of a bank, or sorry, not a bank, a business, an organization, a building. Once was all controlled with code. So and so even the physical aspects of the logo was maybe created by nanomaterials. And so let's say there was some database that and then how oh man, in the world of graphic design, every time a company changes a logo or updates a logo, people always shit on it. People always make fun of it. People always make fun of also the process that logo changed. Like when Instagram's logo changed, for example, people created these Paint, Microsoft Paint memes making fun of, oh man, really? You pay tens of thousands of dollars just to apply a gradient? Oh my gosh, right? So a lot of graphic designers out there spend a lot of time doing their work, mastering their craft, and they probably felt very insulted that a company would spend that much money on doing something so simple. So imagine you had this decentralized database of logos and brand assets, and it was able to, and you had this sort of more democratic process of where bidding was involved, or bounties was involved, and the logo was updated in that fashion. And then once it was updated in that database, then because it's all smartly with smart contracts, it's distributed across all these different implementations of the logo, even in the physical world. Then once it's approved, the smart contract could just basically execute the changes to occur in real time, and therefore it could cut on a ton of costs. All right, so concept number 2, design tokens is a front-end concept, right? I mean, if you're a front-end developer, you would know what a design token is, or rather, and of course, if you're a product designer. Now, the word token, I'm going to use it as a wordplay, being used here, made my mind think, what about tokenization of whole design systems? What if a design system itself became tokenized? And that leads me to, or the assets within the design system became tokenized. And so that leads me to the final concept, design systems for whole blockchain ecosystems. So this actually does exist. I've seen ones exist for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Polygon. There is a design system, a Figma file for Polygon that I found recently. Now with Ethereum, that was the first one that I saw. It's called the Rimbo design system. Consensus created it. And then Bitcoin, I don't remember if it has a name, but there is a Bitcoin design Slack organization, and they've created an open source set of design kits for the Bitcoin ecosystem. So I think this is great. I think more improvements and contributions need to be made to these blockchain ecosystems and others to come. And then, if we tie that design systems for whole blockchain ecosystems to the tokenization of it, and to brand assets and NFTifying it and all that, man, I think there's just a lot there that is worthy of exploring and experimentation and all that jazz. So yeah, there you go. Those are my Web3 design systems concepts or thoughts. Yeah. Cheers.